We have now arrived at week 5 of the NFL season. We're going to do I want to do a preview and some predictions of what's going to happen. What I don't do, I do not predict the scores of games. I just don't. I don't know how anybody really could do that accurately. Like, how do you predict, well, the Chiefs are going to win 56-42 exactly, and Mahomes is going to have 300. Like, I don't do that. I don't like doing that. It's kind of stupid nonsense. What's more fun for me is predicting the overall tone of a game. So I've gotten some comments like, is this really a prediction? Yes, it is, because I'm predicting how the game is going to go generally. And I really enjoy making a prediction, then seeing what's right or what's wrong, and kind of following up like, hey, I really thought the tone of the game was going to be this. Instead, it was this, or it was a beatdown instead of close and interesting. So that's what I enjoy. That's what we'll do here. I want to start with this. The Jaguars at the Houston Texans. I love Gardner Minshew. The Jaguars are a team I enjoy, but I got to say, the Texans are about to kick the snot out of the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday. The coach just got fired. Bill O'Brien is now gone. Houston is liberated. They're free. They're happy, and they're eager to show, hey, it was Bill O'Brien's fault, not the players, not us. They're going to show, hey, it was the coach, not us. They are going to be really fired up. They should win big. They're going to really bring it to the Jacksonville Jaguars, win by a lot. Watch for that game. And watch the energy and effort Houston brings on Sunday against the Jaguars. Now, I expect the Cardinals to easily beat the Jets. The Jets are not only the worst team in football, also their quarterback, Sam Darnold, is out. He's not playing. Backup quarterback, Joe Flacco, is playing. Joe Flacco, I was talking to my dad about this. My dad's like, Joe Flacco's still in the league? I'm like, yeah, believe it or not, Joe Flacco is actually still in the NFL. And I don't think Joe Flacco even wants to play football. I think Joe Flacco wants a paycheck. I think he likes money. I don't have high expectations for the Jets or Joe Flacco at all. The Cardinals should win this game very easily. If they don't, something is very, very wrong. I believe the Rams are going to beat Washington. They're a much better all-around team. Sean McVay's offense is phenomenal. I'm curious. Here's a reason to watch this game, Washington versus the Rams. Washington is playing a new quarterback this week. They demoted and they benched quarterback Dwayne Haskins, their former, was it the number 17 overall pick, a first-round pick, a guy people were excited to watch, and he hasn't looked good. So they're playing Kyle Allen this week instead. He's a guy who is competent. He's not the best quarterback, but he's very like a flatline, solid, okay guy, kind of a duct tape quarterback where he's good enough for now, and he knows the system. I think he's going to play a lot cleaner, hopefully, than Dwayne Haskins, and I'm curious. Like, I don't know. The Rams will win, and even if the Rams win, which they should, the most interesting storyline in this game is how well does Kyle Allen, the backup quarterback, the now starting quarterback, in Washington play. Now, the Cowboys had better not lose to the New York Giants. The Giants are 0-4. The Cowboys are 1-3. The game is in Dallas. The Cowboys are a way more talented football team. But Dallas has been so bad this year. Get this. Cowboy fans have been nice to me, which is like crazy. Normally, if you say that the Cowboys are terrible, you get hate and anger and arguing and vitriol and all kinds of stuff. Last week, the Browns embarrassed the Dallas Cowboys. I said that. I said, hey, look, the Browns destroyed the Cowboys. They look bad. And for the first time in my entire life covering the NFL, and I've done this now for a while, is that, like not years and years, but a couple years. This is like my 4th year covering the NFL. And I've never once said anything negative about the Cowboys and had Cowboy fans not yell and argue with me. However, this time, universally, this poor, discouraged group of people just agreed with me. And I have never seen, that's how weird this year is. 2020 is just crazy bizarre because I, for the first time in my career, said the Cowboys were bad, and poor, discouraged Cowboys fans agreed with me. And I felt unsettled. I'm like, Cowboys fans, what's going on? Are you guys okay? Like, why aren't you guys angry with that? So Dallas had better win on Sunday. If they don't, the problems are even deeper than we thought. Remember, the Giants lost their running back. They've got a new coach. They're learning a new system with a much younger, less experienced quarterback. Dallas has got to win on Sunday against the Giants. Now, the game you should watch this week, if you're a person going, I want to watch one game this week, I've got limited time, here's the one game you should watch. It's the Colts at the Cleveland Browns. These are two teams that run the ball very well. The Colts have a very, very good defense. And so the question in this game is one thing. How will the Browns quarterback Baker Mayfield do when the Colts defense takes away the Browns running game? If that happens, how does Baker Mayfield respond when he needs to throw for first downs to win the game? I don't mean, and people misunderstood my comment last week. I said, how is Baker going to do when he needs to win a game with his arm? I'm not saying he needs to carry the team, but when on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 7, repeatedly, he's got to make throws to win on 3rd down. Can he do that consistently? I'm not talking third down. I mean, can he do it 10 times in a row against the Colts defense? Maybe can he do it 5 times even? I don't know. I know that in the past when Baker Mayfield has to throw the ball a lot, he throws interceptions. The question going into this year was like, can he go a game without throwing an interception? I have no idea. So we'll see how Baker Mayfield does against the Colts defense on Sunday. That is the question and the fun narrative this week. It should be a hope for a fun, close, intense. It's definitely going to be a physical football game. Keep your eye on that game. The Steelers should easily beat the Eagles. The Eagles are banged up. They're very injured. I like the Steelers a lot. Big Ben looks really good. The Steelers look like a playoff team. And no one's really talking. I don't listen to the media at all. I really only go off of what people tell me and say to me. I've sensed no excitement from Pittsburgh fans, but I look at them and go, they're a playoff team. They look very, very good. They're playing very well. And they should easily beat the Eagles on Sunday. The Bengals at the Ravens. I think the Ravens win, but Joe Burrow, the Bengals rookie quarterback, is going to make it interesting. I mean, maybe, it could be, this could be a surprisingly, could be a surprisingly competitive football game. Remember last year, the Browns smacked the Ravens out of nowhere. I went, oh, the Ravens got their butts kicked by the Browns last year, just kind of on a random Sunday. And this game's either going to be very, very close and interesting, or the Ravens are going to win by 40 points. I have no idea, but I'm hoping for the former. I really want to see Joe Burrow have a good, interesting game against the Ravens defense. And I don't know, man. Keep your eye on this game. It could be really fun. I'm definitely going to watch it, whether it's good or not, because I'm just curious how Joe Burrow does. Now, on Sunday Night Football, we have the Minnesota Vikings at the Seattle Seahawks. And the Seahawks are a much better football team. The Vikings have struggled. They barely beat the Texans last week, and the Texans are a mess, and they played horribly. So this is a chance for Russell Wilson to make a statement against a defense that's not great, but they are very well coached. And I believe this could be a defining moment early in the year for Russell Wilson to make his case for the NFL's MVP, where early in the year, can he take care of business and dominate the Vikings defense? That's what I'm curious to see from Russell Wilson on Sunday against the Vikings. Now, the Dolphins at the 49ers. The 49ers are expected to win, but the question is, how well do they run the ball? Because from the outside, a lot of people, I looked at like the percentage. I think the 49ers are 89% expected to win this game. It's like crazy how high it is. But the Dolphins play a lot of man coverage. They play it very, very well. And the 49ers are banged up. I don't know who's going to play quarterback for the 49ers this week. And even if it's Jimmy Garoppolo, do you have a lot of confidence Jimmy Garoppolo can drop dime after dime after dime and beat man coverage? I don't, actually. So if the 49ers don't run the ball well, this could be an upset. I mean, the question is, how well can the 49ers offense run the ball? That's what this game really heavily depends on. And if the 49ers don't run the ball well, the Dolphins could get a surprising win. What else is now on the list? The Raiders. Oh my gosh, the Raiders at the Chiefs. The Chiefs should win this game. Kansas City is a better team. Patrick Mahomes is awesome. But I'm telling you, every time I watch the Raiders, I'm impressed with their game plan. They keep having really good ideas after really good idea. I mean, John Gruden's doing a good job coaching that football team with smart game plans. They're still learning how to win. They keep making little mistakes. That's not on coaching. That's just like you can't have a fumble there or a missed assignment there or this or that. But I am not certain that the Chiefs win this game as easily as some people think. Keep your eye on the Raiders. It could be interesting with the Chiefs on Sunday. Panthers, Falcons. Personally, I'm rooting for the Panthers. It's very rare that I look at a team and go, I want them to win. I'm not a fanboy. I don't have a favorite team. It's kind of weird. People make fun of me for that. I don't pick a team that I love. I don't. But I I'm really partial to the Panthers. I love their coach. I love their owner. I love Teddy Bridgewater. I love what they're doing. They're 2-2. This is a winnable game. So I'll be honest, I'm rooting for the Panthers in this game on Sunday. However, this is Matt Ryan, a veteran, really good quarterback, against a young defense with a lot of rookies. And you have rookies guarding great receivers. Calvin Ridley. Russell Gage is underrated. Julio Jones. Todd Gurley is a good running back. And the Falcons are also 0-4. They cannot afford to lose this game. So I'm going to pick the Falcons, but again, I'm rooting for the Panthers to win this game, and that's a rare thing. I don't normally say outright, I'm rooting for this team, because I'm not normally rooting for any team. This time I am. I want to see the Falcons lose to the Panthers. That's not the right way to put that. Nothing against the Falcons. I just like the Panthers, and I would like to see the Panthers win this game. It'd be cool to see them go 3-2 at this moment of the year and have a lot of excitement and interest behind their new young coach. And I actually be good for the Falcons. If they go 0-5, they might get rid of Dan Quinn on the spot. So we'll see what happens. But I think the Falcons win, but I'm rooting for the Panthers. Now, there are two games on Monday night. First of all, you have the Broncos at the Patriots. The Patriots should win this game easily. Really, no matter who plays quarterback for either team. Cam Newton got COVID. I think he's back. It looks like he's going to play. The Broncos quarterback, Drew Lock, is questionable. He's got a shoulder injury. I'll be honest here. I don't really want Drew Lock playing in this game. Not just because he's hurt, and I don't want to see Drew Lock get hurt even worse, but there's another little nuance here that is very, very important. Bill Belichick's defense against young quarterbacks is a bad idea. It's just a bad matchup that doesn't work. Young quarterbacks get embarrassed by Bill Belichick. Look at Sam Darnold. Was it last year? The I'm seeing ghosts game. I don't see any reason to ruin Drew Lock's confidence if you don't have to. There's no reason to play Drew Lock in this game. You're not playing for anything. You're probably not going to win a lot this year because of how many injuries you have. So I think the Patriots win no matter what, but I really, really want to say I hope that Drew Lock does not play in this game. There's no reason to play him. And Denver has like 100 people injured. They just are a team that has been decimated this year. And I got a question on Ask Zach. I'm going to answer this later too, but I want to be clear. Here's what the Denver Broncos are playing for the rest of this year. They are playing for, I guess, they're trying to learn how to win together. They have a new offensive coordinator that I like, Pat Shurmur. They are getting better at their scheme on defense. This year is now about growth for the Denver Broncos, so they can win next year when they have everybody back and healthy. Keep your eye on that game, but the Patriots should win very easily. Now, the Chargers at the Saints. First of all, there's a question. This game might actually get moved because of a hurricane. It looks like it might actually happen in Indianapolis, which is crazy. I've never heard of that happening, where you play a game at a neutral site because of a hurricane. Like, wild. 2020 is crazy. I think the Saints win this game. I also want to be clear. I see Justin Herbert, the Chargers rookie quarterback, having a big day. I think he's going to play phenomenal this week. And the Saints defense has not been very impressive. Justin Herbert is very talented. I'm excited to watch him. Keep your eye on Justin Herbert this week. He could have a phenomenal, phenomenal day against the New Orleans Saints. And that's what I expect from him. I think he's going to be very good. And I'm excited to watch that. Now, on Tuesday night, I said I've never seen a game move to a neutral site. I think it happened like when Hurricane Katrina happened a couple times. By the way, why is there a city in New Orleans? Like, why is there a city on the coast that's literally lower than sea level? That's just a terrible idea. Like, geographically, I've never understood. Like, New Orleans is a city I want to visit because I think someday it's going to be underwater, literally. So, and that happens historically. There are cities that are literally underwater now that used to be from like the 1700s. There are cities that are sunken now, that are not, the sea level rose and they fell into the water. I'm afraid that's going to happen in New Orleans someday. And that's weird. So another crazy thing, I've never seen this happen in the NFL. There's a game on Tuesday night. And it's a great matchup, by the way. It's the Bills at the Titans. And this is like a playoff game. I mean, or maybe a playoff preview. Well, we're going to see two teams that are undefeated. The Titans are 3-0. The Bills are 4-0. I have no idea who's going to win. Josh Allen's awesome. Derrick Henry's fun to watch. The Titans are very, very good at so many things. They're just a solid, sound football team. And I want it to be close. I hope it is. And, it's already fun because we've never seen a game on Tuesday night ever before. but it's going to be especially fun because I think it's going to be a close, interesting, fun game. I mean, the Titans haven't played in over a week. They're penned up. They're ready to go. The Bills are very good this year. Josh Allen's better. Bills, Titans, bang. It's going to be awesome. Keep your eye on that game. It should be a ton of fun.